NFX Short Media Network presents NFX presents 17 sunken ships that have surprisingly been forgotten. There are a number of unbelievable ships that were once able to proudly sail the seas in their prime years before their current home under the waters to be forgotten by the public eye. It's sad in a way because of what they likely were able to be a part of in their trips, but are no longer able to be seen since many of them vanished in mysterious fashion. The following are some of the most amazing ships that have since taken on water. Fairy tale floating forest in Australia. The SS Airfield was pivotal for US troops during World War II and now makes up a forest island that attracts tourists. Swedish flagship of 16th century. Known best as Mars, it was a ship that held more than 100 guns and sunk in the mid-1500s and was last searched for in the 1960s. Chatham Islands fishing boat in New Zealand. The 18th century ship was found just off the island of about 600 people and has since become a colorful sight for fishermen in the area. Sunken yacht in Antarctica. What seems like a very eerie ghost ship that can be seen just under the Arctic waters, watch other ships go by. Ghost ship in the United States. Once known as the Circle Line V, this boat was found sunk in 1984 and no one knows how or why it ended up there. Sunken barge in British Columbia. It is believed to have taken on water in the late 1920s and has not been moved since. Hospital ship in Australia. A ship that helped act as a mobile hospital during World War I had disappeared and was found sunken after what was believed to have been the victim of a violent storm. Old ship in Wales. An old fishing boat that fits well in a British landscape like in Wales actually creates a bit of a sound with wind that passes by. Ghost fleet in the United States. Mallow Bay has now been considered an infamous graveyard for boats and ships that have a variety to be found scattered in the water. Flying Dutchman in Greece. Ever since being thrown into the sea by a violent storm hundreds of years ago, this ship still stuck around as it didn't fully sink. Shipwreck Island in Bermuda. It's amazing to see an island that is completely consisting of sunken ships, almost resembling a coral reef. Abandoned sailboat in Canada. Quite the sight to see when Lake Ontario is frozen and the ship is standing still in the frozen waters. Saba tugboat in Curacao. This tugboat is now a big tourist attraction in Curacao since it looks like the nearby coral reef has come in to take over the ship's exterior. The Titanic. We've all seen the movie by now, and now the story about the one-time giant of the seas hitting an iceberg. Semiramis in Greece. What was once a passenger ship is now a boat that looks like the home of ghosts ever since sinking in the 1950s. Point Reyes in California. An abandoned fishing boat has now become a stable of a national park in San Francisco. Cargo ship and fishing trawler in the Red Sea. The Red Sea has been home of a couple of ships that have caught some attention from people since they looks like natural beauties to view. Thank you for watching NFX Pizzer. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't be a stranger. Drop us a line in the comments and let us know which videos you'd like us to make next, or if we missed out any amazing facts. We really do enjoy reading everything you have to say.